Here we go. Main event for Super Rising. But first, the customary offering of flowers to the athletes.
ごぼうの党代表、奥野隆様より、フロイド・メイウェザー選手
ないあんまりないね。もうまだ開きがあるだけですもんね。ただ
Well, that's interesting.
Never seen that coming.
I heard that, a lot of times people send me these stories about, what the media write about. And, I mean, yeah, do racism go on within the sport of boxing? Absolutely. 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 I say what I want to say. I always speak from the heart.
Floyd,
That's the one and only Floyd Mayweather, the Michael Jordan of boxing, talking about the double standards and the racism that goes on within the sport of boxing. Well, if you may wonder, what type of racism Floyd Mayweather dealt with and is still dealing with till this day, then you don't have to look too far. The incident last weekend is a pure example where Floyd Mayweather had flowers thrown at him instead of given to him at the Japanese exhibition. We even had the crowd cheering that on. Now, obviously, we all saw Floyd Mayweather's reaction to getting disrespected by Takashi Akuno. That's the politician that threw the flowers at Floyd Mayweather instead of giving it to him, in an incident that was highly disrespectful to the highest regards. Floyd Mayweather chose to be the bigger man, where he ended up picking the flowers up, which sparked a lot of controversy on social media. Now, me personally, I would have left the flowers right there where they belonged, on the ground. However, I could understand Floyd Mayweather's natural reaction at the heat of the moment. I mean, some people's natural reaction at the heat of the moment was probably hit Takashi Akuno. Takashi Akuno better thank God that was Floyd Mayweather instead of James Toney, if you know what I mean. With that being said, what a coincidence that the first fighter to ever get disrespected in this type of Japanese traditional ceremony was a black fighter, the GOAT himself, Floyd Mayweather. Now, even Inoue came out and apologized to Floyd Mayweather for this ultimate disrespect. However, the person who should be apologizing is Takashi Akau. That's who should be responsible for this type of behavior, because this is the type of behavior that divides cultures and people. Furthermore, this is not a coincidence. Just like it's not a coincidence that Floyd Mayweather got booed his entire career in his own country, on his own soil. Even when he went up against foreigners, they still booed Floyd Mayweather. And they blame it on Floyd Mayweather being a villain. However, when Conor McGregor is a villain times 5, they love the heck out of Conor McGregor because he has the complexion for the connection to get the ultimate protection. Meanwhile, Floyd Mayweather has the complexion for the neglection. It's not a coincidence. They love Tyson Fury when he talks shit. They love Conor McGregor when he talks shit. However, with that same breath, they ironically hate Floyd Mayweather for talking 10% shit and 90% facts. Even Stevie Wonder could see what time it is. They say Floyd Mayweather is boring, even though Floyd Mayweather is one of the most exciting fighters of all time. Just watch Floyd Mayweather versus Gotti, Corrales, Cotto, Chop Chop Corley, Endom, Ortiz, and the list goes on and on and on. On the other hand, they don't label Tyson Fury boring, even though he put everyone to sleep when he fought Klitschko. In that fight, they were landing like 3 punches around. They don't call Lomachenko boring for his lackluster performance when he lost to Teofimo Lopez, when he landed only 6 punches for 6 full entire rounds. Again, it's not a coincidence. See, all of the haters want to claim people only watch Floyd Mayweather because they want to see him lose. Therefore, why is it Floyd Mayweather fights on YouTube are the most viewed? When it comes to his defense, his offense, the highlights, the full fights, you name it, Floyd Mayweather does the most views on YouTube. Keep in mind, Floyd Mayweather already retired for more than 7 years, and his name still buzzing His fights are still being viewed more than the active fighters, more than the so-called exciting active fighters today. How does that make sense? See, when they call Floyd Mayweather boring, when they call Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson boring, these are code words for something else they want to call them. But because they don't want to feel the guilt of being racist, they rather insult them this way by using these code words. Oh, he's boring, he's this, he's that. This has been going on for over a century in the sport of boxing. When a fighter on the coincidental list is moving around the ring, they call that running. However, when a fighter on the hope list is moving around the ring, they call that dancing, like Jim Lampley and Larry did when Oscar De La Hoya fought Trinidad. They were defending Oscar for moving around the ring. They said this is boxing, hit and don't get hit. Trinidad is mad that Oscar De La Hoya is outboxing him. What does Trinidad want Oscar De La Hoya to do? Sit there and let him hit him? That's not how boxing works. This is what Larry was saying when Oscar fought Trinidad. However, ironically, every time Floyd Mayweather fought, Larry Merchant said the exact opposite about Floyd Mayweather. And there's plenty of more examples when a fighter on the coincidental list is coming forward, showing an iron chin. They call him a punching bag. On the other hand, when there's a fighter on the hope list coming forward taking a lot of punches, they don't call him a punching bag. They point out that he has an iron chin. Wow, this man is made from iron. This is all documented, and this all still going on till this day, where old media and the decafs label the fighters on the coincidental list boring. They still use all of these code words to really tell us how they feel. However, they don't do that to Canelo versus Gennady Golovkin trilogy, Fury versus Klitschko, Lomachenko versus Tio, so on and so forth, because it doesn't fit their agenda. Nevertheless, this incident that took place in Japan is just an eye-opener of what's taking place all around the world. With the facts being laid out, drop your thoughts in the comment section below, subscribe below, and click on the notification bell to be continued on the next episode of Aki, Ak TV. Peace, and I'm on to the next one.
A lot of times people send me these stories about, what the media write about. And I mean, yeah, do racism go on within the sport of boxing? Absolutely. I say what I want to say. I always speak from the heart.
Floyd,